Hello there, world of tankers! Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles Blitz, and in today's video I'll be playing in one of my favorite tier 10 heavies, the 60 TP. This is a vehicle that definitely has downsides. It's APCR standard, incredibly poor accuracy, and lower DPM can make this tank tricky for the average player to work. But at the same time, it's 7 degrees of gun depression, incredibly high hit point pool, and very high alpha damage also give it a fair share of advantages over its opponents. In general, I'd still say the 60 TP is legitimately one of the best tier 10s in the game. It's very rare to put me in a situation where I do bad in this tank. Now, yes, it can get ammo racked. I know, people all the time complain about its ammo rack being weak. But if I'm going to be entirely real, I don't notice it. I have only gotten ammo racked about 3 times driving this tank, and judging that I've played over 1,000 games combined in it on my accounts, my various accounts, in reality it means that just, the chance of you getting ammo racked in this vehicle it's pretty slim, Especially if you're running protective kit. It's not that big of a problem. I like how the IS-4 is mad that, yes, Ophelia Fudpucker is mad that I'm not driving my tank to the death position. Alright, well, I'm going to make my way over towards mid, because they have a mouse, and I feel like mid is a good spot. Alrighty. Oh, look at that. We got an enemy 60 TP right here, and this won't hit. Yeah, I was going to say that will never hit, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up over here. Now we're in a good position. This is exactly where I want to be. Now we have the 2 and 5B and D6 up top, but we'll see what else happens here. The only tank destroyer they have is a 268, which isn't too dangerous. There's the 62A. Interesting. Is that 62A going to try and cross? What's the play here? There's the mouse. Bonk 710. That's where the tungsten on this vehicle just feels so incredibly nice. Alright, well, we reload again. Obviously, the IS-4 is going to die, so the question is, will I be able to help out this 60 TP just shot, and we're going to move up ourselves. There you go, 670 into the side of the 60 TP. This is not good, though. Like, I can tell you what's happening here, and it's not going to be good, because the mouse is going to roll behind us. And, the 60 TP and everything else. This is definitely a awkward situation to be stuck in. So I'm going to back up here. And we do have the enemy 60 off to the flank. I'm going to get a nice shell into that player. Oh, man. Am I going to be YOLO'd by both? Of course I am. And we got the 62 in my rear. Yep, there it is. There it is. I have no words. I have no words. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of there. And maybe we can get a shell into you. Nice. Very, very nice chunker into that player. Will our team do anything to that E6? Probably not. Why would they? That would be too helpful. And why would my team help me? We only have 3 tanks in that position. It's just crazy to me how useless teammates are. Like, why is this E6 still alive, team? Oh, well, you finally decided to push him. Is our team going to kill him? No, not yet. There you go. You did it. You got him cleared. Wow. That must have been the most challenging task of the century. Alright, well, I'm going to now move up on the mouse, and we'll see if we can get some damage out into this player. The 60 TP, to be fair, has done a mighty fine job. It's gotten damage out. I like how people said you can't drown on Castilla anymore. That is very incorrect. But, mouse just shot, which means I can drive up this ridgeline. We can activate our tungsten, and we can load in a gold shell for 600 damage into his vehicle. Unfortunately, we got shot back, just because the ridgeline here did not work the way I wanted it to. I mean, I'm still probably cooked at the end of the day. What am I gonna... Well, you know what? Maybe not. I do have teammates here, but we'll see. Our teammates are not doing necessarily the best job so far. Yeah, no, this is cooked. I do have support, but it's just not gonna be enough support, if you ask me. We'll see, though. We will see. Yeah, they are getting bleeds out. Let's, aiming on the mouse, maybe. Let's see. I'm going to chill right here. The problem is I'm worried about something rolling off to my side as well, which is a very real threat, right? Let's see. We got the mouse. Yeah, this is cooked. As I said, 60 TP did fine, to be fair. There you go. Nice 470. And now we're going to back up, just like so. Here we are. And 3, 2, 1. Bonk, 618 high explosive. We did fine. I mean, I did 4,400 damage in this game. And not only that, I even held off the enemy tanks. And they had an AFK 268. I'm pretty sure that 268 did 0 damage. The fact that our team lost this game is pretty dang impressive. We had hill control. They had an AFK 268 who did 0 damage. No, I guess he did do something, but he went AFK. I don't understand how our team managed to lose this game. I mean, the first reason is because Ophelia Fudpucker did 0 and complained about the team. But the other reason is just because, unfortunately, my Yo didn't really help me out all too much in that position, right? You have to put yourself in a spot where you're hull down. If that Yo had stayed a little bit further back and had stayed hull down against that 60 TP and the 62A and the TVP, they really wouldn't have been able to push up on us. But the problem is when you put yourself in an exposed position, you're going to run into problems, right? And that's exactly what happened there. But even with that, right, this is such a good example of why I like the 60 TP so much. It just chunks. I mean, you saw, we got some big slaps out. And while the APCR isn't the best thing ever, it still did fine. Our gun did everything I needed it to in that game, right? We did our best to hold off the enemy team. I did my best to hold off the mouse, the best to hold off the TVP, to hold off just about everything that was thrown at me. But there's only so much you can do when you have a losing team. So we are going to see what happens here. We have the enemy E100, Chieftain Mark 6. There's the Chieftain. Okay. Am I going to be shot by the E100 crossing here? Probably. Minus... Oh, wow. We actually didn't get penned. I'm going to aim it on this Progetto. There you go. 657. I was going to do Tungsten, but I didn't trust the gun enough to hit that shot, so I didn't bother. I don't really know what that Progetto's goal is, to be honest. Is that T100 going to try and run? Well, we got the TVP over here. And, you know, average TVP player things must YOLO Ooga Booga. There you go. 700 damage into that player. What am I actually looking at here? Like, I'm trying to figure it out, but I haven't. Okay, gonna roll off to the rear of the TVP. And that player is going to run away, most likely. Let's just keep going here. Uh-huh. Keep on going. 8 years later. And where's the TVP gonna run to? Well, there you go. 585. Another probably... I don't know. This could be winnable. Actually, yeah, we probably will win this. Even though our team's not doing great. We've bled out the TVP, which was important. Chieftain is now cooked. We're going to reload a little bit longer here. Aiming. Nice. 651 into the Chieftain. I don't know. I love the alpha damage this vehicle has. It's so nice to be able to deal, you know, that much damage to somebody. Now the Chieftain is going to maneuver to the side of this 268. And then what is he going to do? Try and run away? I'm not exactly sure. But he does get a shell out. And... bonk. 640. Not bad. We did 3,200 damage this game. Once again, another good game. I could have probably activated Tungsten there and done another 100-ish damage, but I don't know. Sometimes my brain doesn't really think about Tungsten until it's too late. But it didn't matter. This was a very, very good game for the 60 TP. And a better showcase of where it can do well, right? We chased down that TVP. I don't know why, but every single TVP player is the worst player ever. I've never been able to figure out what the reasoning is, but it's just like, why? Why did we just YOLO and kill ourselves for no benefit? I don't get it. Oh well. Either way, we had a pretty good game in the 60 TP there. We did pretty solid results. I will always enjoy playing in this vehicle. You know, I've only played it 13 games, but I must have had some very bad teams for those 13 games, but I still find this to be an absolute beast. You can let me know your personal feelings, comments, and opinions down below, but hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!